Have you ever felt like a passenger in your own mind? Our thoughts can be relentless. They chatter endlessly. They pull us in countless directions. This constant mental noise can be overwhelming. It can feel like we are slaves to our own minds. But what if there's a way out? What if we can find freedom from this mental chatter? Michael A. Singer explores this in his book, The Untethered Soul. He offers a path to lasting peace and spiritual freedom. The Untethered Soul is a guide to inner liberation. It invites us on a journey to detach from our thoughts and emotions. This book teaches us to observe our thoughts without judgment. Imagine a vast sky. Now picture your thoughts as clouds drifting by. You are not the clouds, you are the awareness that witnesses them. This is the essence of the untethered soul. It's about recognizing that we are not our thoughts. We are the consciousness that experiences them. This realization is the first step towards true freedom. Our thoughts are often filled with worry, fear, and doubt. These negative thoughts create inner turmoil. They prevent us from experiencing true peace. But when we detach from these thoughts, we find a sense of calm. Imagine a clear, still lake. When we are lost in our thoughts, it's like throwing rocks into the lake. The surface becomes agitated. But when we let go of those thoughts, the lake returns to its natural stillness. Detachment doesn't mean suppressing our thoughts. It means observing them without getting carried away. This allows us to experience the peace that lies within. Section 4. Wisdom from the Untethered Soul. Michael A. Singer uses powerful metaphors and insightful stories to convey his message. His words guide us to a deeper understanding of our inner selves and the nature of consciousness. One such quote that resonates deeply is, "The truth is that you are not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it." This simple yet profound statement invites us to step back and observe our thoughts rather than identify with them. This statement is profound in its simplicity. It encourages us to recognize the distinction between our true self and the incessant chatter of the mind. It reminds us that we are separate from the constant chatter in our minds. By understanding this, we can find a sense of peace and clarity amidst the noise. We are the awareness that perceives these thoughts. This awareness is our true essence, untouched by the turmoil of our mental activity. Another powerful quote states, "You are the space in which it all happens." This metaphor beautifully illustrates the vastness and expansiveness of our true nature. This emphasizes the vastness of our true nature. We are not confined to the limitations of our thoughts and emotions. We are not limited to our thoughts and emotions. Instead, we are the boundless consciousness in which all experiences arise and dissolve. We are the boundless consciousness in which all experiences arise. This realization can lead to a profound sense of freedom and inner peace. Section 5. Key Lessons for Spiritual Liberation. The Untethered Soul offers several key lessons for achieving spiritual freedom. First, you are not your thoughts. This is a profound realization that can transform your entire perspective on life. By understanding that you are the observer of your thoughts, you can begin to detach from the constant chatter of the mind. This is the fundamental principle. It serves as the foundation for all other spiritual practices and insights. Realizing this separation between our thoughts and our true selves is essential for liberation. It allows us to see our true nature, which is beyond the mind. Second, letting go of inner resistance. This means accepting life as it is, without trying to control or resist it. Clinging to our thoughts and emotions creates suffering. When we hold on to past experiences or worry about the future, we create unnecessary pain for ourselves. Learning to let go allows us to experience greater peace. It opens the door to living in the present moment, where true happiness resides. Third, awakening the energy of the heart. This involves shifting our focus from the mind to the heart center. Shifting our focus from the mind to the heart opens us to love, compassion, and joy. It allows us to connect deeply with ourselves and others. These lessons provide a roadmap to navigate the inner world and find lasting peace. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can achieve a state of spiritual liberation and inner harmony. Section 6. Finding peace by letting go. I used to be plagued by anxiety. It felt like a constant weight on my shoulders, a never-ending cycle of worry and fear. My mind raced with worries and fears. Every night I would lie awake, unable to find peace or rest. I felt trapped in my own thoughts. It was as if I was in a prison of my own making, unable to escape. But after discovering the untethered soul, I began to practice detachment. I started to read more about mindfulness and meditation. I learned to observe my anxious thoughts without judgment. Instead of reacting, I watched them come and go like clouds in the sky. It was not easy at first. There were moments of frustration and doubt, times when I wanted to give up. But gradually, I started to experience moments of stillness. These moments were brief at first, but they grew longer with practice. The more I practiced, the more peaceful I felt. I began to notice a shift in my overall well-being. I realized that my thoughts were not me. They were just passing phenomena, not a reflection of my true self. I was the awareness that witnessed them. This understanding brought a profound sense of freedom. This realization was incredibly liberating. It felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. It allowed me to experience a level of peace I never thought possible. A peace that comes from within, from letting go. Section 7. Your journey to inner freedom. The untethered soul is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey to free ourselves from the limitations of our minds and connect with the vastness of our true nature. Take a moment to reflect. What is one thought you would like to detach from? Start by simply observing it. Notice its presence without judgment. As you practice this, you may find yourself experiencing greater peace and freedom. Your journey to inner freedom begins with a single step. Take that step today.